This is the Franchise Pitfalls and Profit Show. Each week, we bring you the challenges and triumphs of being in the franchise development and consulting business. The things you need to make money faster. And now your host, one of the most successful franchise developers in North America, Don Shin.
Hey, what I'm talking about today is a series on what you should know by age 40. And if you don't know these things yet, there are some things you need to start working on. And the first one we're going to talk about is distractions. Distractions are probably your number one success killer. And here's why. First of all, loss of focus on priorities, distractions, whether they're big or small or minor or not, they take your attention away from your main objectives. And over time, kind of this scattered focus can really cause you to lose sight of your larger, longer term goals, the things that are your priorities, the things that you're working towards, the things that are most important to you. So loss of focus on priorities is one of the things about distractions. A second thing is it reduces your productivity. Distractions, again, as I just said, they break your focus, but they start to lead to you not completing tasks. Or not completing them well. You're going to take too long to complete certain things. Constant interruptions take away from really deep quality work. They limit your abilities to really immerse yourself in the task at hand. So it's reducing the quality of your output, or again, reducing your productivity. Shifting attention between different tasks just increases your likelihood of making mistakes. And again, that overall is means a reduction in productivity. Another thing is that you start to miss, and it's kind of related, but you start to miss deadlines, or you start to miss milestones. Distractions, they really start to consume valuable time. You've heard me say many, many times that that time is one of our most important, if not the most important asset, because once it's gone, you can't get it back. Time is one of those things you can't get any more of. Money, you can go out and get some more. You can earn it. You can borrow it. You can steal it. But time, hey, there's nobody that I've ever seen in the history of life that's been able to add more than 24 hours to a day. So missed deadlines, these distractions are causing you to lose and misuse the valuable time that you have. And then these missed milestones, missed deadlines are things that just set you back further, and it begins to, it leads to frustration. Why aren't I getting ahead? Regular distractions are causing you to start to lose perspective and lose sight of those longer term dreams and goals and objectives. It's just making it harder to be consistent and consistently moving forward in a meaningful and purposeful way. Distractions are also starts to lead you to become a procrastinator. They encourage procrastination. Each time you relent to or give time to and value to a distraction, it just becomes easier time and time again to do that with all of the tasks that you're involved in, and obviously your most important tasks then begin to suffer, and you progress more slowly on your most important tasks. Another thing and reason that distractions are success killers is it holds you back from building some momentum. Achieving goals is really, really great, and you get excited when you've achieved a goal, and you move forward and you take on another one. But distractions slow you down, and it makes it difficult to get that momentum from the success of achieving goals. So they're again, obviously, we're talking about distractions and interruptions, but they just hold you back. It's like, if you've ever trained in any sport, as a kid, we used to wear ankle weights during practices, and then in the game, obviously, you take them off. But this is like wearing your ankle weights in the games. It's just slowing down your momentum. And then the last one I wanted to talk about distractions and the reasons it's a killer to success is that it brings on mental and sometimes even physical fatigue, and it weakens your discipline and your strong habits, and it just takes away from your motivation. These interruptions are just eroding these things, and you just really start to lose control over your time and your priorities. They accumulate. The distractions kind of accumulate as they're undermining you at every turn, at every task, and it makes it so much more difficult to commit to and even try any of your longer, to work toward any of your longer term objectives. They just, at the end of the day, these interruptions and distractions drain our energies mentally and physically. And honestly, if you're feeling burned out, this is why these distractions are most likely really finally starting to get to you as they've accumulated. So distractions, probably your number one killer to success, because of loss of focus on priorities, reduced efficiency and productivity, missed deadlines, the building up of the habit of procrastination, the difficulty in getting momentum, and the weakened motivation and mental fatigue, and just the wearing away of your good, strong disciplines. Bottom line, if you don't separate yourself from your distractions will separate you from your goals, your dreams, and your success.